Hello, my name is Luis Rodriguez, and in this short video, I will explain to you about DeFi. What is DeFi? What are the main advantages and disadvantages of DeFi, and a real example of a DeFi protocol. First things first, what is DeFi? The word DeFi means decentralized finance, which refers to an ecosystem of financial applications built on blockchain networks. It's important to know that DeFi would not be possible without the smart contracts. And a smart contract, it's an immutable and decentralized piece of code that runs on the blockchain network. Three advantages of DeFi. Number one, no third-party need. On traditional finance systems, we need to ask the banks and other big institutions to process our transactions and approve them. But on DeFi, everything is a peer-to-peer transaction based on blockchain and smart contracts. Number two, trusted. This means that you don't need to trust the other person you're dealing with. The only thing you need to trust is that the smart contract will execute its functions correctly. Number three, permissionless. This means that basically anyone can use DeFi protocols no matter what. The only three things that you need to have to interact with DeFi protocols are a crypto wallet, access to the blockchain, and the token, the native token of that blockchain to pay the transactions. One key disadvantage of DeFi are the exploits. What is an exploit? Well, an exploit is when a person takes advantage of a vulnerability on the smart contract's code. But this doesn't mean that the blockchain is not secure. Let me give you an analogy to understand it better. Let's say I get out of my house, but I forget to lock the door. So a thief goes in and stole all my things. Well, my door, as the blockchain, are secure, but I didn't lock it. So the thief can go in easily and take out my stuff. The analogy is that as well as I didn't lock the door, the smart contract developer doesn't code correctly his smart contract. So a person take that advantage and steal funds or make another dishonest action. Finally, I will give you a real example of a DeFi protocol. In this case, we will analyze the lending and borrowing protocol. First of all, to this protocol, you will need a borrower, a lender, and the DeFi lending platform or smart contract. The first step is that the borrower will deposit crypto asset as a collateral into the smart contract, where when the collateral is on the smart contract, the lender can lend his money to the borrower. After the time passes and the borrower gives the lender back his money with an interest, the smart contract will give the borrower back his collateral. But if the borrower doesn't pay on time or with enough interest to the lender, the smart contract will use the collateral to pay the lender. In that way, the lender will be making passive income without taking any risk at all.